Yes, everybody, hello, welcome along to the Watchalong this afternoon here on Football Talks. Newcastle, the bogey team of Arsenal. St James's Park, kickoff is just around the corner. Made it in time today. Sadly, the result didn't go our way again at Winton today. More on that later on. But more importantly, the game today here at St James's Park is massive. Can Arsenal take advantage of both Liverpool and Chelsea dropping points this weekend already? The first points dropped. They can close the gap and come right back up on the Scousers if they get the win here. But this is the bogey team for Newcastle. I don't think Arsenal have won in their last 3 visits here to St James's Park. So welcome along, everybody. Let's sit back. Let's enjoy this. Let's get into what, well, is looking like it's going to be a really interesting game here at St James's. I can say safely that Arsenal here, I'm not going to say that they're going to struggle. Safely say that they're going to struggle, but they're going to find this tough. They're going to find this very tough today here at St James's Park. Newcastle will be more than up for this game and ready to go. Themselves already languishing down in the bottom half of the table, needing a win. This would be big. This would propel Newcastle straight back up that table, particularly with Aston Villa getting their first win on the cards as well. That relegation zone is coming ever closer to some big names down there at the bottom. The team, as it is, coming in towards Guimaraes, Joelinton and Tonali in midfield. That's Fye, Botman and Pope at the back. It's just gone off my screen again. Jacob Murphy, Voltameda and Anthony Gordon up front. The other 2 defenders were Livramento and Dan Burn. Quite solid looking Newcastle side there with Nick Pope in goal for them. The Arsenal side this afternoon as well for Mikel Arteta, hoping that he can break that duck. Raya in goal for Arsenal today. One of the best in the country, I would definitely say that. Jurriën Timber, Mascara, Gabriel and Calafiore in today. No William Saliba in the side for Arsenal today. That is a big loss there. Good game for Mascara. 2 holding midfielders of Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi for Arsenal this afternoon. Solid, as good as it gets in that area of the pitch, I think. Saka, Eza and Trossard as a front 3, supporting the man up top himself, Victor Gyökeres. That is the teams for this afternoon. All of the information is coming up on your screen there, everybody. Get into the live chats. Let me know what you're thinking. Give me your thoughts. Get your conversations going. I was looking at the benches here. Anything to come on? William Saliba has made the bench for Arsenal, so it's probably not the end of the world for them, at least anyway. But looking at that table there, Newcastle sat in 15th. A win for them would propel them right into the top half of the table now. So that, I feel, for them is the target. Arsenal, on the other hand, looking to close the gap on the leaders, Liverpool, by 2 points, jumping over second place Crystal Palace at the moment. So get into the comment section, everybody. Let me know what you're thinking. I want as much as we can possibly get comment-wise today on this stream. Has anybody got any match bingo going on? Let me know. Get in there. Talk to me, everyone. I can see loads of people in there. Rodders is in. Stu's in there. Bunty's in. Barry Fry spotted in Florida talking to the Glazers. I said before, was talking to somebody before, I'd said rather than Sam Allardyce, rather than Southgate, I'd have Sam Allardyce. I said it on the video earlier on. Scary FUTV live stream coming up later on, everybody, with the news that's circulating right now in and around Manchester United's managerial situation. It's one of them times where it's just like, let's just pray that this does not actually continue, and we aren't going to get Gareth Southgate in this side or in control of this side. All right, we are underway, people. All good. Oh, God. Mad afternoon. We just lost on penalties, by the way, in the Cup. We've had a shocking start to the season. Might not be able to continue it much more with the way it's going. Need to get back on time for these watch-alongs and join the army. 2-1 in the Geordies, says Rodders. Get your comments in. Let me know what you're thinking on the score. That's one, please, everyone. Score predictions in the house, please, everyone. This has always been... Remember, actually, I was just going to say this has always been Arsenal's bogey ground, St James's Park. Remember, this is where that ball went out of play. And we had the famous Mikel Arteta line, "He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace." I remember that. Oh, straight away, Joe Linton there. He's hacked down Bukayo Saka. That's one marked moment already. Arteta's already up and bouncing around. That tackle definitely that riled him. But again, when you look at that tackle, that was very similar to the one that Casemiro did that got him the second yellow in that Chelsea game. Free kick to Arsenal laid old Declan Rice. Saying a chance here. Save. I think it was Trossard. No, it was Gyökeres who got the header in. First attempt on goal already. He would have been offside. Good line from Newcastle there. Good result for Aston Villa early on, by the way. Lifting them out the relegation zone. Big win for Unai Emery. We was talking on Football Talks earlier on, wasn't we, about the sack race. Emery was on that list. I think that has eased the pressure. Win in Europe against Bologna in the week. And now a very good win against a good Fulham side this Sunday has definitely eased the pressure at Villa Park on him. So that's him out of the melee of potential and next candidates to be sent packing for managers. First chance I've had to properly look at live. Volta for Newcastle. The big centre forward. One goal already against Wolves. I was going to ask a lot of questions earlier on. I was going to say, what's been the biggest result of the weekend? It's like you don't even have to look past the 12:30 game for Manchester United, do you? It's as simple as that. That Brentford game yesterday. Not much else really that's been, well, you could say the Brighton to Chelsea one was a interesting one, but I think that was all fueled by that red card. But Brighton have a good side, so no real surprises there. Well, it's maybe Palace, but Palace have a good side. Oh, Arsenal asleep here, Murphy. It just never looks like anyone's going to score against Arsenal. That's the problem we've got. Bunty says, Eagles. Great weekend for Crystal Palace. I'll get some messages up as well and comments up on the screen there. Tim says, what the punters want to know now is what excuse Arteta will use to explain his crap exam. Is it 1, the ball being wrong? 2, VAR making the wrong call? Long throwing comes in. Safely into David Raya. I'm going for the ball being wrong. I'm going for the ball being wrong. Can't be, because he's playing with the Premier League ball. If it was a cup game, mate, you might have a shout here. That's a good point from Dylan, actually. Not like United losing to Brentford is much of a surprise anymore. No, it's not, is it? When you think about it, Brentford would probably say you're doing us out there. Because that's definitely a surprise. It's not a surprise. Not with the way Man United are playing anyway at the moment. Chance. Ezra 1-0. No, what a save from Nick Pope. Whoa, that would have definitely settled a few Arsenal nerves there. He's hit that crisp there. Good crossing, cleared away to the back stick. Ezra picks it up, rifles it from just under 18 yards. Let's watch it again here. Does it take a little deflection as well? Oh, it's a fantastic save. Well done, Nick Pope. That is nestling right into the corner. Fantastic save from Nick Pope. Wow, he's kept Newcastle level terms there. Saka's going to have the corner though. Don't think Arsenal have scored from a corner since the Old Trafford game. So it will be interesting to see. Pope's done well there. Been manhandled there trying to get through to that. Love the way David Raya just makes the angle for the pass back there. Oh, nice interchange. Saka and Timber. Timber's in space here. Oh, Gyökeres. Good block. Botman just about gets in there. Perfect chance for Newcastle to counter-attack there, but not happening. Arsenal, very, very good start. What was everyone thinking about that news earlier on about Gareth Southgate? Saka's in now, right at Pope again. Arsenal peppering Pope early doors here. After all the talk of fourth, we ended up where I expected after the weekend, 14th. It could be worse, mate, if Newcastle win. So you might be wrong yet, Carl. But yeah, a little bit of a what's the name there, mate? A little bit of downer, aren't you? I feel for you, mate. You need a good drink. I think everyone probably needed a good drink after yesterday. Good stiff drink just to get over that absolute shite. Newcastle could do with just settling down a little bit. Good afternoon to you as well, Stephanie. Mark Hughes is doing nothing. Put him until the end of the season, says Bunter. Yeah, that is fully it now for Ruben Amorim. There's no comeback from that. Even after sleeping on it, it's just nothing changes, does it? You know. When you know, you know. You have the hope. I'd give him his chance. I've blindly backed him as well, I'll admit that. But, again, I always said, and I backed up my season predictions, I said, Man United, with no European football, with all that preparation time, fully fit squad, there's no excuse. And the fact that Man United are where we are right now is why I've given up on Ruben Amorim. There's no excuse at all for what we are witnessing right now and where we are in the table. It's as simple as that. We should not be there. Game is probably as I expected it to be so far. Arsenal dominating the ball, precise passing. Apart from that there, commentator curse right into Pope. And Newcastle looking to hit them on the break. Newcastle's pitch, and it might just be the camera angle, always looks like it's a massive pitch as well. Chance for Newcastle here, though. 3-on-2 momentarily. Voltemader's bombing down. Gordon. Oh, couldn't get it out of his feet, but still gets it. How did he manage that? Crossing. Voltemader there being hung on to by Gabriel. Newcastle still got it, though. Another good cross. Cleared away. It's going to be a corner. Decent from Newcastle. Good comeback. Positive start from Arsenal, but Newcastle well and truly back in the game now. He was offside, Dan Burn, as well. He got away with one there. Lionel's definitely not noticed that. Arsenal and Arteta will be livid if Newcastle get anything from this corner. It's a disgrace. It shouldn't have been a corner. That's what it will be. Right, let's see. What have Newcastle got from set pieces? Straight forward, headed in, and straight at Raya. All right. Arsenal looking for the quick break. Oh, too much. Livramento's a good player, isn't he? He's coming right up there on the cover as Eze was just running through. Fast game so far. Leo says, Ineos are also to blame for not getting the central midfielder Amorim wanted. Well, we can say that, but Amorim also could have said, look, I don't want the 210s. They had to consult Ruben Amorim. He didn't need to get both Cunha and Mbeumo. We could have got one of each and then gone and bought that central midfielder that we needed. He was going to play that system anyway. It was, let's not forget, Ruben Amorim who insisted before the season finished that they were going to build a team around Bruno Fernandes, Leo. So that again, and I remember that interview very, very clearly, that again has to be taken into consideration when we go in on Ineos and not getting that midfielder. We'll talk about this later. We are going to do a call-in show after the FUTV show tonight, everybody. So if you're up for it, we are going to get that rolling as well. Another corner for Newcastle. This time headed out again by, I don't know who it was. I still don't know how to say that guy's name to Arsenal, but is it Fio? Is it Fio? No clue. Right, fourth corner for Newcastle already in this game. Tonali and Swingard punched out well by David Raya. Oh, I wish United had a goalkeeper like that. We might have one, but unwilling to play him. Saka's in space here. Oh, ball's broke. Gyökeres. Oh, no. Penalty to Arsenal. Pope is in trouble here. Oh, the ball's ricocheted through there. Gyökeres got the rub of the green. He's gone round Nick Pope, and that was inevitable. Penalty. Last man. Foul. Is this going to be a red card? If this is, then it is fully game over. Newcastle will be playing against another top side at St James's Park with 10 men. A ball over the top from Eza to Saka. It's bobbling around. A few defenders in there fighting for it, and it's just ricocheted through, and Gyökeres definitely taken out. It's actually come off Murphy. Did Pope actually touch the ball, though? Let's have a quick look here. Oh, actually, is there a touch from Nick Pope? Is there a touch from Nick Pope here on his foot? They're going to have to slow-mo this. It looks like it's actually hit his foot. If it has hit his foot and the ball has moved away, oh, he's checking it. It might not be a penalty. It did look from the replay there to me. Is he checking the penalty? Because nothing's come up on my screen here at the moment. Is he checking the penalty, or is he checking for a red card? Because he's got to make the decision on the red card. So this has to be for the penalty, surely. I think Nick Pope gets a touch on the ball. I think his right foot, outstretched. Let's have a look here. I think he touches it. The slow-mo there. He's definitely got a foot. Yeah, that's a perfectly timed tackle. It is not a penalty. Look at Gabriel there moaning. Honestly, that guy is the biggest bitch ever. It's not a penalty. Yeah, he touches the ball there clearly, and then Gyökeres goes for a complete triple salto, throws himself into the air. In normal time, that looked like a stone wall, but that's from the replay now. It's if he touches that ball there. It looks like he touches it. Yeah, to me, he's got to make a decision here. Arteta's going to do an absolute nut. It's really hard to tell. There's not going to be any angles here. Although, let's have a look. The ball does change direction. I think the ball does change direction there. Yeah, no, he's touched it. He's touched it. That angle there, that one tells you everything. Not a penalty. Definitely not a penalty. Yep, no penalty. Oh, Arteta's going to be going mental. Well done, Nick Pope. Arteta, you can't have a problem with it. What are you moaning about? Oh, that's a yellow card straight away there for Arteta. Sarcastic applause. Sarcastic applause. Checking out a few other little bits of news here. It's only going to rile the Geordies, this. Oh, yeah. Lots going on, news-wise, people. Be there later on. Who does this spur on more? Arsenal or Newcastle now after that? What do you reckon? I personally feel could go either way with this. Are Arsenal going to lose the Reds? Are they going to feel aggrieved by that? Good battle there between Mascara and Voltamader. Ball still in play for Newcastle though. Chance if they move it quickly. Guimaraes just looks weird now with his haircut. Trying to pick him up on the pitch. It's not easy now. Newcastle doing all right here. Nice ball from Guimaraes. Out to Livramento. Open your legs up, son. Let's go. Get down that wing. Get the cross in. The thing is with Newcastle, they're always in the game, aren't they? No matter what happens in a game, you always feel like they're just going to keep it. Oh, that's handball. No, he's not going to give it because it's so close. Well, Gabriel just handballed that then. It is going to be a corner. Oh, that would have been absolutely perfect for Arteta, that. Can you imagine? Oh, it came off his chest anyway. But imagine that gets given. Arteta's face, Lego head would be busting, wouldn't it? My God. Right, another corner to Newcastle. That's 5 corners now. They've got some units. Newcastle, dangerous. Still not managed to hit the right man yet, though. Oh, Newcastle here. Oh, final ball. Yep, it's rattled Arsenal a little bit, I think. What's going on here? My Arsenal game has just gone off for bleeding tennis. What the frick? Yeah, waiting for my Arsenal game to come back on. Just flicked across the tennis. God knows what's happened there. Ah, we're back again. Bring it on. Keep your likes coming in, everybody. Get your thoughts in as well. Whew. Ant in the chat says, apparently Jim Radcliffe has had a meeting today with Southgate. Well, I reported this earlier on, actually. But there is more news coming out as well. So I'm going to report this. I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'm going to be talking about this later on FUTV. We can talk about the absolute debacle that was Man United yesterday. Corner to Arsenal now. It's like who can have the most corners in this game, really does. Arsenal, even as it stands at the moment, with just a draw, are back into third. Newcastle level points with Manchester United. So that will actually be Newcastle now knocking United down to 15th with the draw, going off goal difference anyway, because United are on -4. I cannot remember. Can anybody remember the last time? Someone actually brought it up in a chat the other day. Can anyone remember the last time that Manchester United had a plus goal difference? I'm sure it was right at the start of last season after one game. Arsenal go deep with a corner, working it back out to the edge of the box. This is one of them moments where the corner doesn't look like it's worked, but you're praying for a cross to come in. They've got away with that there, Arsenal. Foul on Trossard by Guimaraes. Probably wasn't a foul, but Arsenal took an ace to try and get a cross in there. T.I. Anfield says Southgate must be an all-time low for United if that happens. Mate, honestly, if United sign Gareth Southgate, I'll give up. Honestly, I will give up. All hope will be gone. Southgate, honestly, right now, we're already falling asleep at Old Trafford because the football is so bad. If you bring Gareth Southgate in there, man, you might as well put people down. That's how poor it is. He has got no pedigree at all in the Premier League. I still don't think he's got pedigree at international level. How that man has got a knighthood is beyond me. A knighthood for what? Failing in the final stages with England. I don't care what people say. He's changed it. Yeah, he changed the culture. He changed the vibe around England to give fans something to cheer about. But when the going got tough and he needed to get something and manage something within a game, he failed. He failed every single time. We had the luckiest draws and luckiest runs to finals ever in major tournaments. The World Cup in Qatar, we actually got a decent side in the quarterfinals and we got beat by France. And no one talks about that. All they talk about is the final in the Euros, the final in the Euros. Never enough. Baltameda. Battling it out here, he's doing well. Arsenal snuff him out though there. Oh. Good hold up play by Gyökeres. Arsenal sprung here. Men over. Trossard's in the clear. Chance off the post. Liverpool. Newcastle get away with it. And can they bring their own counter-attack now? That was a great move from Arsenal there. Totally had the overload on the left wing there on Newcastle, and Trossard just couldn't finish it. Newcastle go down the other end, and Gordon's shot is tame and right into the midriff, but that looked like it was nailed on for a goal there. Yeah, Carl, honestly, I'm not having Southgate. Honestly, he bored the living shit out of me. Sorry for swearing. And yeah, he did lose everybody. He did. He lost the finals. What was it? The World Cup, first of all, wasn't it? Where we got to the semi-final. Lost that. Then we had the Euros in England. We lost that to Italy. Then we had the World Cup quarter-final because that was the only time we came up against a decent side ever in the knockout phases. for Gareth Southgate. Look at the teams England played going through to them finals. As soon as we came up against a decent side in France in the World Cup, bang, quarterfinals, out you go. Not good enough. I know Kane missed a penalty in that game, but still, like, France were the better side. Couldn't beat Croatia, couldn't beat Italy, couldn't beat Spain. Decent sides that really showed what Southgate is, which isn't good enough. And then let's not get into the actual domestic football and the club level football with Southgate. Wow. Southgate will get some wins. Then we will face City, Liverpool, and get turned over. I don't even think he'll get some wins, mate. I don't think there's anyone in that Man United side that'll give him any respect. Look at Arteta again there. My God, this guy. He is so stressed. It's unreal. He's definitely got worse than Pep Guardiola, Arteta. Oh, Eza, block. Newcastle defending right on the edge at the moment. Right on the edge. Arsenal are definitely probing here and they're definitely the better side. Referee stopped Calafiori actually grabbing the towel. God knows what that's about. Is that not allowed anymore? Trying to get some grip on the ball. He's not allowed towels. Oh, it's come out to the edge. Eza! Oh, save from Pope again. Pope is earning his money today. Eza thwarted twice now by Nick Pope. Fantastic save. Great strike again from Eza on the edge though. Ball bouncing around from the throw in. It's come. Oh, he's hit that sweet as a nut, and it's a good height for Pope, but it's gone through loads of bodies. Great reactions from Pope. But Arsenal are knocking on the door here. Camera's panning to that towel on the floor. Long throw again. It's going down what Arnie Slot said. Like set pieces, long throws. It's like old school football. It's like going back to the old days. Talking about this morning, weren't we? On the live show. Like throwback to the 90s. Another corner. Wow. Speaking of the devil, like, how many is that right now? Let's have a quick look at the stats on that one. We got there 7 corners. This is the 8th corner of the game already. We're only into the 30th minute. Relegation, says Bunty. Blessing in disguise. Arteta's never a happy bunny, is he, Leo? Let's be honest. Proper football, says Sherlock. Get in there. Last time United actually did something decent was that long punt up from Altay Bayende. Won it with his flick on for Sesko, and then we got the red card for Chelsea. By the way, what is happening with Chelsea right now? Seriously. They are off big time, aren't they? Ed's gone. Oh, back stick. Chance. Every set piece is working at the moment for Arsenal. Just not got that final touch. And Pope's playing a blinder. Absolute blinder right now. Newcastle just need to get some possession. Backstick Trossard there. Left absolutely unmarked. No one near him. Will Amarin be sacked? It says Diverse Son. We're talking about that on the live show later, everyone. Make sure you do jump across. Good run from Saka. Good save from Nick Pope. Again. Can't fault Arsenal's intent in this game. They are going for it. Oh, Dan Byrne's struggling to keep up with him there. He's right again where Pope would want it, though. Right in the mid-drift. Bang, gone. And like I said before, here we go again. That time wasted right to the back stick, and Newcastle can breathe. Breathe again. Diverse Son says, man, I have seen your every videos till now. Yesterday, you were close to slapping Amarim like me. Honestly, if you could virtually slap someone in the face to wake him up, you would do that to Amarim, wouldn't you? Corner. This time to Newcastle. Told you. Taking turns, aren't they? Oh, chance for Tomato! 1-0! The big man in the box. Simple football. Crosses in. Newcastle lead, everybody. Put it into the big man. Brilliant cross. Perfectly set up. Rayo, absolutely no chance. Newcastle are in front. Ooh, I wouldn't say they deserved it as such, but I think that is a case there, right there, for just staying in the game. Well done, Nick Pope. He is the one. He probably deserves more praise than Voltemada for that goal there, but bang, there you go. 1-0. Arsenal are still not having it. It's like every single goal that goes in these days in the Premier League, you can't even celebrate it because you feel like there should be a VAR call. They're just going to call for everything. It's so crap. Let's have a look what they're moaning about here. 1-2 from wide. Tonali chips it in. And there's nothing wrong with that. If the ref's not give it now, he's not going to give it. No, sorry. Gabriel's gone down like an absolute weapon. Voltemada 1-0. That's not going to get disallowed. Arsenal can do the nut all they want. That's poor from Gabriel. That is really poor. Mr. Hardman himself goes to ground like that. Not a chance that gets overturned. Well done, Newcastle. Oh, he's took a dive completely. He is. That's embarrassing. Wow. And the icing on the cake for that is he will look like an idiot now as well. Goal given. Rightly so. 1-0. Voltemada, Newcastle. And another corner for Arsenal. Man, how many is that? Let's just count them up now, quickly. How many corners have we on now? This I make is the 11th corner of the game. You tell him, Voltamado. You tell him. Shut up, Gabriel. You absolute weapon. Move away. What a bitch, honestly. That man, you can tell who his manager is. And I want Newcastle to win just because of all the bitching that you get in this Arsenal side. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Stephanie with another beauty there. Barcodes won't be scammed by Arsenal. Comeback stick. Well done, Botman. Tell you what, you can tell it's a good game by the speed it's gone this first half. 36 minutes. Boom. Get in. Honestly, I'd be absolutely livid. If I'm the manager and my player and my centre-back has gone down like that, like Gabriel has gone down, I am doing an absolute nut. Look at him looking for VR, Arteta. That should be a booking on its own. What an absolute numpty. This game now is going to get to the point of lunacy now. You'll see players drop in left, right and centre. This is now going to... I think we'll see the dark side of Arsenal in this now. You can just tell. You can tell what's coming. Newcastle need to keep their heads right now. Don't do what you did against Liverpool. Definitely don't do that. Newcastle stay calm, then this is their game. Their game for the taking. Arsenal still probing. No foul. Oh, I'm not even looking at the bench right now. Oh, Timber. In trouble. Newcastle. Voltamado again. Oh, he's done well to hold that ball up there. Arsenal looking really frustrated at the moment. Another ball in. Oh, Newcastle there. Unfortunately, couldn't clear it. Gyökeres, one-on-one. Oh, good defending. Excellent defending by that Fry guy. Fi guy, or whatever you call him. Fire. He's done Gyökeres big time there. Tonali needing a little bit of time out here. Oh, he can't be affording to lose him right now. 8 attempts to Newcastle's 4 in favour of Arsenal. I think Tonali took a ball in the face, to be honest, in that counter-attack then from Arsenal. That's naughty, that, from Gabriel. There's an off-the-ball incident there where he's just gone to push Voltemeda in the face and he's not shaking his hand. No, good man. Good man. Don't deserve an handshake there. What an absolute weapon. Brilliant header. Love seeing it. Love seeing it. Right, any of you people that have got the Big Up app as well, you will be seeing it pop up later on. Notification, there is a live calling show after the FUTV show later on today. So if you are an FUTV subscriber, make sure that you do get across to watch that video, and then after it you can have your say. That should be an interesting calling show later on. Very interesting. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. By the way, please give the video a like. Get them up, please, everyone. Let's get them up. Can't stand Arsenal, but need them to win with Liverpool losing. I know. Can't stand anyone at the moment. Looks like Gabriel slapped him. He did. He deliberately slapped him, Tomo, mate. It's things like that that the VAR should be looking at as well, because that can affect the game now. Next time that them two come together now, you just don't know. The Android app mashup, it's still not out yet, mate. I need to get onto them for this. But yes, Android app still not there. We're going to do a few Big Up shows this week. Just to give everyone a bit of a chance, because there's a lot going on with Man United. So going to do a bit of a catch-up this week. We'll do one tonight, and then there's going to be a couple more this week as well on Big Up. So make sure that you do come and join us. I think the conversation from FUTV tonight on YouTube and that show that we've got coming up at 6:30 is definitely going to spark a very, very deep conversation anyway with what we're talking about tonight. Handball by Saka in the box. Timber's done some good work for Arsenal down the right-hand side anyway. Anthony Taylor needing to educate Arteta on the sideline there. There's going to be quite a bit of added time, I'm guessing, in this game. 7 minutes. Yes, I was right. Always the same. Too much VAR controversy these days. And how much are they adding for VAR? It's like they round it up, even if it's like a 10-second look. Round it up to a minute. Minimum. Every single VAR check, you've got to add a minute onto extra time. Joke. Voltemeda's causing all sorts of problems for Arsenal's backline. It's glorious to see. Wouldn't like it against us, though, honestly. I don't envy Arsenal right now and coming up to us. Yeah, mate, I've seen the Fabrizio Romano news. We are talking about it on FUTV later on. There is a lot to talk about this afternoon, everybody. All right, 1 minute gone of this injury time. Yeah, I've seen it, Diverse Son. Don't need to keep putting it in, mate. It's in quite a few there. I've seen it, Diverse Son. Don't have to keep telling me. Adam, what's worse, Arteta or Southgate becoming Man United manager? Friggin' hell, Stephanie. That is a question. Just looking through everything. Free kick to Newcastle. Deep in, well, just in their own half, actually. Tonali's going to punt it in. Why not? Always said, old school football. Oh, Gyökeres has done well there. Arsenal on the break here. Plenty of players forward as well. Saka up against Livramento. No foul. Saka is losing his shit in this game. He has been done a kipper big time. Arsenal in good position here though. Calafiori coming in from the left. Gyökeres, that's poor. Not good enough. Not good enough. I love it. Newcastle are winding Gyökeres up big time here. They've defended really well, Newcastle. Really well in this game so far. I think it's going to be back to the wall a little bit and play counter-attack in the second half, though. The problem we've got right now as United fans is, Newcastle are now ahead of Manchester United properly. And our season, where it is now, Newcastle have gone up to... In fact, Newcastle have gone up to 8th. They're only a point behind Arsenal right now. It's how tight this league is. It's crazy. Tonali's a good player as well. So as it stands in the league right now, Arsenal are going to lose a chance. What a weekend for Manchester City if this stays the same. That will be Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal. All of last season's top 4. Apart from City losing. City win. That's crazy. City only 5 points off Liverpool as it stands. Arsenal 5 points off. That's not good. And this, honestly, when you look at it, I would have to say, for Arsenal, to lose this game, which will be 2 of the last 3 now for them, you're already starting to look that that's too much. You're already looking at that and saying that is too much to try and claw back. They need to get something from this game, even if it's a draw. Or maybe now, Saka, he's in. Dan Burns done him. Definitely not falling Arsenal's way so far in the box anyway, but I'm thinking here, Newcastle in this second half with that counter-attack and that speed, I think they've got a chance of taking him here. Half-time. Standout players. Baltimore causing all sorts of problems from crosses. Key incident was a penalty that didn't get given. And then Newcastle going down the other end and scoring. It did look like Pope got a foot on the ball. And that pretty much changed the game. We did ask the question at the time, who would that rile up more? And it looks like Newcastle have taken advantage of some frustrated Arsenal play in that first half there. Because Arsenal weren't as effective after that penalty incident. So I'd have to say that that did rattle Arsenal when that happened. So again, I'm not saying that the game is dead. But it's definitely, I think, needed half-time, Arsenal. 100%. He needs to get back in. And I think settle his nerves, I feel. Because I think Arteta on the sideline is crying out for a booking right now. It really is. But anyway, Arsenal need to go again. They need to rethink. And I think he does need to settle a few nerves down there because Arsenal have been a bit jittery. I do. I think they've been well off it. And Newcastle have taken advantage. I love it. Love it. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. Let me know what you think of that first half. Where do you see it going? Can Arsenal get that goal? I'm not saying that Arsenal can't score. I think they will come back strong. It's a shame we haven't got Zayn in today, laughing at this. But I think this is a massive missed opportunity for them. But this is one game that they really probably wouldn't have wanted to have if they were chasing down a whole weekend for Chelsea and Liverpool. Newcastle has always been a bogey team for them. I think this will be 4 games in a row at St James's that they've not won, which is crazy. Let's check out the stats in this game. Where we're actually at. This has actually been a decent contest. And I think the stats show it as well. Possession is quite even. 46-54 in favour of Arsenal. 9 shots for Arsenal. 4 for Newcastle. 3 on target for Newcastle. 4 on target for Arsenal. 11 corners. Wow. Passing accuracy is a little bit off for both sides. I think that's just simply because it's so frenetic. Tackles and fouls are right up there. It's a good entertaining game. And there's some old-fashioned Route 1 football going on as well here. But yeah, Newcastle will be happy with that. Definitely. And it's up to Arsenal now to come back. Keep them comments coming in, everybody. Welcome along if anyone has just jumped in at half-time as well with us. Currently, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Let us know if you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from, on that one. There is one question. Will United relegate before Sir Jim dies of age? Because in his lifespan, he won't see United winning the EPL. No. Adam says, Ant, how good are Gamirez and Tonali, though? I've missed seeing a good midfield. Yeah, mate. I would give anything to have them two. Give me Bruno Guimaraes all day long. That guy is a dream signing for Manchester United. Newcastle, I've got an absolute gem in him anyway. He needs to take the bricks out of his boots first to be fast. Who are you talking about there, Leo? I thought... VG. Who's VG? Who is that? Which one's VG? Who's the abbreviation, Leo? I know Lauren's picked up on it there as well, but I don't know what the conversation is. Who's the VG? If Arsenal lose today, they've got the exact same last 5 results as us. I think that is pretty close to it, mate. It is. Let me just have a quick look now. So, Arsenal, if they do lose today, their last 5 games are exactly the same as Manchester United, yes. The only difference is they beat us on the opening day as well. And that was it. If you had the 6th game in, that is anyway. Van Gaal. Is it Van Gaal? Can't be. He was talking about being quick. I need to figure out who this actually is. Who is it? I'm still looking. Victor Gyökeres, Leo. Thank you. He's not that quick. He's not that quick. I think he's been found wanting in this game. Sharp to get to that ball and maybe get that penalty. But, yeah. He's not that quick. I honestly, looking at him, I don't rate him at all from what it is. I don't rate him at all. He hasn't done enough for me. Nowhere near enough. Thank you, Stephanie, for backing that up as well. It's big Victor, Adam. Not that big in this game yet then, mate. No. Watching from Dortmund Airport, waiting for the plane to land with my wife on it. Nice one, Gary. Oh, you're taking her out for a nice meal tonight then to welcome her back. Where's she been, buddy? Is it just a work trip or family and stuff? He's got the build of a rugby player, and now does Victor. A bit like Shaw, but not as fast. Well, yeah, I definitely wouldn't say that Shaw's got Victor Gyökeres' physique anyway. But yeah, he wouldn't be out of place on a rugby pitch. I'm constantly checking the news at the moment for any updates at all. There's not. Some really interesting comments coming out and interesting updates coming out from United. Oh, lovely. I've just seen a little clip there. Just seen a little clip there of Andre Onana. Man. Yeah. Transparent Andre Onana is back over in Turkey. Things you love to see. Make me feel a tiny little bit better. Tiny little bit better. But not fully. Still completely disappointed and devastated from yesterday. But watching Onana do Onana things again for Trabzonspor, it just makes me feel, gives me a little bit of life. Right, not long now till the second half kicks off. Any chance of Arsenal pulling this back? Everybody, get into the comment section. Let me know. Can Arsenal bring themselves back in the game? Can they go on and win it? So annoying, like checking the goal scoring charts and that Igor Thiago for Brentford, because he scored them 2 goals yesterday against United. He's now 3rd in the goal scoring charts in the Premier League. How frustrating is that, honestly? No one is scoring many goals at the moment. City are the most on 14, but no one's really running away with it. Although just over 2 goals a game isn't that bad. I'll tell you one thing that result for Aston Villa did today. It brought the relegation zone very, very close to a few more people. Burnley now in it. But again, then, if West Ham win, then that drops Forest back in. That would leave. So if West Ham win tomorrow, they'll go on 6 points, just below United. But that means that Forest will drop in. And the relegation zone is 2 points away from Manchester United if West Ham beat Everton tomorrow. Or you could just look at it and say that David Moyes will be 3 points ahead with Everton if Everton win the game tomorrow. I don't know what's worse right now, being 2 points from relegation zone or seeing former managers with distinctly average sides, no disrespect, doing a lot better than what our Ruben Amorim is, with over 250 million quid spent on him so far, and every player that was a problem being kicked out of the football club. Scandalous. Absolutely scandalous. Right, Das Sofa says, hangover. Okay, I'm happy with that. Staying with the Watchalong, mate. We'll keep you going. Beautiful city of Vienna. Okay, I'm jumping into so many people's conversation here randomly. I like doing this, actually. Lonan says, I can't see it. Adam, Newcastle are great at the back. I can see them get another goal. I bet you would love to see that, mate, wouldn't you? Keep talking it up, mate. I'm all happy for Newcastle to beat Arsenal anyway, so I'm with you, buddy. Only 12 likes away from the magical 50 mark. Can we get up there near the 100, everybody? If you haven't already, please put a like on the video. Your number one watch-along channel here, Football Talks. We are building and building and building. We are getting bigger and bigger. Thank you so much if you have already subscribed to the channel, given the like, got your comments in. We're getting more and more opposite fans in now, which is what we wanted to build. Getting closer to our target for this year, actually, of 10,000 subscribers as well. Creeping up to the 8.5 mark now. So if you haven't already, please pop a like on this video and make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. They are both completely free and both the most important parts here on YouTube as well in helping us grow the channel. Be part of the journey with us. We're only going to get bigger. We're going to be fully committed to more and more football throughout the season, everybody. So get involved and get on it. Right. Second half. Got to be anytime soon. My God, we're going to be pushing the bloody FUTV show. We don't get this going soon. Do you think Aaron will be in the dugout for Sunderland? I do. I hope not. I think United need to make a call, but I think they will. We're talking about this in a bit, and I think there's some news that people might like or might not like. Ranko, welcome to the Members Club. That was gifted, indeed, by the man himself. London, love that. Thank you, London, mate. Another member here on Football Talks. That's what we want. We want to build this community up, everybody. Will the move live watch-alongs? Sorry, what's that? Will there be more live watch-alongs? I can't make November one. Oh, yeah, they will, Leo, mate. They will. We are going to be planning to do more. If anyone here is
wanting to actually be live with me watching Man United versus Spurs, we're going to live stream the watch along from the pub. And we've got a few tickets left for that as well. So make sure that you do jump across to FUTV later on after this stream. I'll give you all the information on that in that show. Whew. Right, Saliba's coming on for Arsenal. Changes are coming. Doesn't look like anything for Newcastle, which is good. Have Arsenal got it in them? Can they pull this one back around? I'm confident. I'm a bit like Lonan. Like Newcastle are looking in decent shape here. I'm quite confident that they can see this out. Declan Rice getting his little huddle pep talk in. How do the Premier League appoint a Liverpool fan to ref their nearest rivals? Is that the point? Who is that? Leave themselves open to accusations of corruption. Who are you talking about there? Not sure, mate. Second half is underway, everybody. Early chance there for Newcastle. Voltemada again, he's offside. Just need to watch that back. Oh, Livramento, lovely turn. Oh, Murphy, seriously, mate. Off the bar it would have been, but he's offside anyway. That is a proper shank from Voltemada, that as well. Can that man only score with his head? Newcastle on the front foot from the off here, though, in this half, which is good. Attack, best form of defence and all of that. All right. How much do you reckon this would dent Arsenal, confidence-wise? Two defeats already. I know it's tough games, but these are games that Arsenal, if they're going to win the title, need to win. They have to beat Newcastle. Just looking at the goal differences in the league table as well. And like United are right down there with everybody else at the moment. It'll be a shame if I can't listen to Arteta afterwards. It'd be a shame if Newcastle win, not being able to listen to Arteta after this game, because you know he's just going to be moaning about that penalty that wasn't given. I wonder if he went back and watched it and seen it, and the obvious touch from Nick Pope and the ball moving in a different direction, he thinks back and goes, okay. We'll see. Rice on the edge here. This is what I thought would happen. This is how the second half is going to pan out for me. Arsenal just trying to pass their way through an absolute brick wall. And then Newcastle springing the break. Gordon, pace. Fair. Actually, let's check if Anthony Elanga's actually on the bench. Because that is a right old weapon to have. See this attack out. Oh, no. This is what Arsenal were up against last week, wasn't it? Against Manchester City. It's the same thing again. Right, Newcastle subs. Anthony Elanga is on the bench. Asula as well. Harvey Barnes, Willock, Miley, Trippier, Lascelles and Kraft. They've got some tools on the bench there. Well done, Man United women earlier on as well. Still smashing it in the league. Right. Corner to Arsenal. They've just levelled it up at 6 corners apiece in this game. Wrestling going on. Chance break. Nope. Cleared away. For all the bitching and moaning that Arsenal do from that goal that Newcastle scored, they just want to take a look at what they do when set pieces and crosses. Dirty swines, honestly. Newcastle doing well just to keep hold of the ball at the moment. Then good old-fashioned Nick Pope bangs it up to the big man. I think that Timber's been a good signing for Arsenal. Absolute solid, isn't it? Good defending again. We had the conversation before about Victor Gyökeres's pace. He's not good enough on the break for Arsenal there. He just hasn't got it. And he's not been a decent outlet in this game. He's held it up a couple of times, but he's been pretty average in this game, Victor Gyökeres. He's not enough in games like this, I don't think. And again, it's going to be one of them. Like City, no. United, no. Liverpool, no. Newcastle, no. He only shows up in them easy home games for Arsenal. So until he actually does it in a game like this when they really need it, I think everyone's going to be at him and criticising. Oh, poor for Meza. That's a bad touch, that. Gordon into the box. Oh my God, how's Voltamaker not got onto that there? Oh, Isa does well that time. Good play. Looked like he'd lost that ball there. Instead, he's just spun round to Nelly and freed up Saka. Inside, Rice has got room. Trossard. Ezra's got to do better. He's blazing over the top. Nice move from Arsenal. First time that they've opened up Newcastle in this second half there. And they need more of that. But they need better finishing than that as well. Ezra's had a few sides of goal now. Just not hitting it. They've all been volleys as well for Ezra in this game. People talking about beer in the chat. I love it. Keep it up. Keep your likes coming in as well. If you like the video, then whoever you want to win this game will win it. That's the rule. It always happens. So if you want Newcastle to win, like the video, they will win it. If you want Arsenal to win, just like it anyway. And then I'll just manifest it not to happen. Free kick in a good position here for Newcastle. Livramento taken out by Calafiore. It's like he took him down in slow motion there. This is going to be one of them again. When you think about the size of Newcastle's side, like Joe Linton, Botman, thinking Dan Burn, like Voltamaker, they've got like there near enough. They've got 4 players there that are 6'4" plus, aren't they? Gary's wife's 30 minutes late on the flight. It's not good enough, mate. It's just digging into that time later on, into your booking time, make your reservation. Okay. Murphy whips it in. Chance. Oh, it's well defended. Well defended from Arsenal. Gabriel does his job this time. Gordon up on Saka. Tucks it inside. Chance for Joe Linton here. Oh, shot just wide. Good effort. Bit of variety on the wing play there for Newcastle. Nice. No one on the end of that. That's one of them teasers right across. Ooh, if Timber gets a touch on that, that might actually sneak in. Newcastle have got Arsenal where they want them here in this half of the pitch. And again, apart from that effort from Eberechi, we are, 15 minutes into this second half, near enough now. And there's been nothing. There's been nothing at all from Arsenal in this game. Nothing to worry Eddie Howe's side at all here. And honestly, I think when Eddie Howe starts bringing these subs on, I think Arsenal may even concede another one. That's what I think anyway. I love the fact that my mods are all over the beer talk in the chat, by the way. We'll just put a poll up as well, everyone. Will Arsenal make a comeback in this game? Is it on for the Gunners? Can they do it? I don't think they can. I'm kind of hoping that that is the case as well, I'll be honest. But it's just, there's not shown anything in the second half that worries Newcastle at all. And I said it, when them substitutes come on, and you've got the pace of Elanga and Gordon on the break, I think Arsenal could be in trouble for more here. They're just not getting that passing right in the final third at all. Just seeing Calafiore and Trossard there trying to work something down the left-hand side, coming to nothing, struggling to control the ball. It just looks like Arsenal are off it. They rested everyone in a week, so no complaints about having too many games. Timber's in a good position here. Too many passes. Ezra, still too many passes. Someone's got to hit it. It's well worked in the end. Chip ball over the top into the 6-yard box, and Timber snuck in round the back of the defence, headed it, but Nick Pope yet again in the way. It looked like it was one too many passes. Oh, that's a good save again. Timber's rolling away there to celebrate. Nice ball from Zubimendi. And Pope's read that well. Good save. Arsenal take it quick. Short corners. Zubimendi across. Oh, chance. No. Arsenal are trying for a penalty. Trossard is doing his nut. Again, Arsenal would want this. It's not going to get overturned at all. No chance. We'll have a look back at it again. I seen Trossard go to ground again. Looked like a bit of a fairy dive again. Oh, my God. Livermento's got 2 hands in his back, but he's gone down. He's gone down too easy again. Soft arses, man. Poor from Arsenal. Arteta again. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. He's not having it. 13 attempts to Arsenal, 5 on target. Only 5 from Newcastle, 3 on target, but one of them was the goal. The way this game's going, it's got counter-attack Newcastle 2-0 writ all over it. I've been quite good with my predictions recently. Be good to know what the odds are on that, actually. There's some dogs outside having a right fit. Into the last half an hour. Oh, need a drink, man. Oh. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, come to nothing. It always looks like Arsenal are going nowhere and it's always one too many passes, but to the credit, they actually do create a chance from it most of the time. Cheers, everyone. Arsenal must fail. Sturmer is a gunner. Starmer. Keir Starmer, innit? Arsenal camped a little bit at the moment. Cheers. You guys talk about all your beer and I'll just have some Pepsi Max Cherry. Although for all the stress that United are putting you through, I think you deserve it, everyone. Grab yourself a nice glass of wine or something. Be a bit cheeky for tonight. You're allowed. Well, United beat Sunderland next week, says MT. You could easily say it all depends who's actually in the dugout, who's in charge. But this is what United do. I said, and everyone who wants my predictions, so this is where I'm sort of taking a little bit of credit. That's bigging my head up a little bit here, I know. But I said we'd beat Chelsea 2-1. I said we'd lose to Brentford 3-1. I think we'll scrape a 1-0 win against Sunderland, and then we'll get battered. Oh, Newcastle are in. Clean through on goal. Murphy, is this the chance? He's cut back. It's deflected wide. Good run that. Declan Rice tracking back. Nice move, but there you go. That's exactly what I expected to happen. If that was Anthony Elanga, not saying that Murphy isn't quick, but if that's Anthony Elanga, then he's gone. He's gone and he's in. But yeah, just to go back to my prediction, I think we'll scrape a 1-0 win against Sunderland and then get battered by Liverpool and then probably get beaten by Brighton at home as we always do. And that will be the end of Amorim. I don't know why we're just delaying the inevitable right now. It's time. It's just not going to work. Shite corner there from Tonali, man. 25 minutes to go. Time's ticking here. Arsenal in trouble. Flicker at the back stick. Dan Burn staying up there for the attack. The thing is with Arsenal, like, they are energetic and they are good at it, but like Newcastle have matched them, and Newcastle will always match the energy levels and aggression. This is the thing that Arsenal can't take. If you get someone who's just as much at it as them, with the quality that Newcastle have got on the break as well, then they're up against it. They'll struggle every single time. And there we go. Here come them changes for Newcastle. It's going to be a treble change. Gordon is going off. I'm guessing that this is straight like for like. Anthony Langer coming on. Murphy is coming off. So Gordon's off. Murphy's off. Who is the next player off? Trying to get the third player who's off for Newcastle. Just waiting for him to pop up on my screen right now. It's Voltemada. Right, okay. So, yes. Gordon, Murphy and Voltemada off. Voltemada is the match winner at the moment. But a good shift in there tonight. But it's Trippier, Alanga and Asula coming on. Not bad changes, really. Not bad changes at all. Freshening it up. Asula is in decent form. So, let's see. I wonder what Arsenal's changes will be. Particularly in the front line. In fact, let me have a quick look, see what Arsenal's substitutes are. Don't forget, everybody, we're going right across to FUTV after this game. So we're going to just go right into the FUTV live show. And then after that, we're going to be doing the call-in on Big Up as well. United fans. Emergency meeting in session. We're talking managers. Right, sorry, let me get up this Arsenal sub-bench now. I said lineups. Oh, you stupid thing. There we go. Right. So, Arsenal's bench. Who could come on? You've got Odegaard, you've got Moreno, you've got Norgard, Martinelli. Possibly, yep. I think Moreno, Odegaard and Martinelli could definitely impact this game. Still, like we said, 68 minutes on the clock here. What else we got in here? Who do you want as a new manager, Adam? Oh, mate, I have been a big advocate of the interim manager for this season alone, because I'm not sure of the only manager I would be remotely interested in to come in now would be Xavi. And we have got news on that coming up as well that we're going to talk about. Oh no, chance for Arsenal Newcastle snuff it out just. A little bit lucky that it nearly fell to Gyökeres there. Good work again from Timber, who's been a real threat. Saka goes for the shot, hits Tonali on the back, and then falls to Gyökeres, who can't control it, and they manage to scramble it away. No, we don't want Rafa Benitez, but Kaz would say she would take Rafa Benitez. There's someone who knows the Premier League. Here comes Martinelli and Moreno. I thought it would be them two that come on. Saka off the pitch for Arsenal. Not been his day. Are we going to see Arteta's finishers do it again off the bench, as he calls them? Is Klopp your dad, Frank Lampard, a new Man United manager? Straightforward questions there from Jordan. Thanks for that, mate. No, Klopp isn't my dad. And again, I keep getting these Klopp lookalike comments constantly coming in. It's no wonder we've got quite a few Liverpool fans on this channel, actually. No, Klopp isn't. But a lot of people say that I do have a look of Jurgen Klopp. I never agree with him, obviously, for obvious reasons. Was Plan 28 relegation? Oh, Gyökeres across the box. Going to be a corner or a dead ball. Looks like a corner again. Arsenal finally starting to mount a little bit of pressure. Yeah, off Joe Linton and out for a corner. He's done his job there, Joe Linton, really. God knows where that would have gone. But here we go again. Declan Rice is back on corner duty. See, straight into the arms of Nick Pope. Job's a good one. Thank you very much. Loden says he sees it. How old am I? Right now, I think I'm 44. I'm sure I'm 44. Yeah, 44. I'm trying to remember, actually. 81. I was born in. God, I feel old now, anyway. Adam, you have not the laugh like Klopp. Ha 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 ha. The Jurgen... the Jurgen Klopp laugh. I don't know, is that right? Is that similar? Yeah. That emoji there in the chat is definitely how I feel right now when talking about my age. My God. It's crap getting old. Right, thanks, Lonan. Yes. Right, thanks for rubbing it in, mate. I'm 11 years older than you. Tell you what, I've seen everything football-wise. Go on, Anthony Langor. Get on that, son. He has. Asula. Oh, almost fell Newcastle's way there. Meanwhile, that clock keeps on ticking down. I tell you what, Bruno Guimaraes, he's just fist pumped to the air there like he just won the game. That guy is a passion monster, isn't he? Livramento looks like his race is run. He looks a bit gutted. Tell you what, there is a togetherness at that Newcastle side that this looks... I can only be jealous of it. Oh, he's jarred his knee on landing there, having been fouled by Saliba. 'Cause, 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 'c Eddie Howe at the moment, no, he's looking like he's going to have done it again, isn't he? Do you know what? You can't help but feel happy for Eddie Howe. They're just showing the replay there of Mascara's miss-hit, which brought the corner for Newcastle. Love how the cameras always bury the players like after something important's happened. It's like, yes, it was you who miskicked the ball that led to the corner that has now put Newcastle in front. And with 15 minutes to go, you are still behind. Your fault. Livramento down here. It looks like this is over for him. Lascelles is coming on. Going to be plenty more injury time again. My God, the injury time in these games. What is going on? Yep, stretches out. Looks like he's done his knee. This doesn't look like a good one. Game over for Pino Livramento here. My guess is this is one of them horrible ones where he knows he's done his knee ligament or something. Bad landing. Oh, God, yeah. You can just feel it go as soon as he hits the deck. Fucking Saliba there while he's in the air. Just banging him like... Oh, and he's landed down on one leg. And it's just jolted on him. Head in hands, knee ligaments. That might even be, looking at that, the end of Livramento's season on that. On comes Lascelles. And on we go. Into the last 15 now. Obviously, loads of injury time is going to be added on as well. You don't want to see this, seeing a player come off like this. Get well soon, lads. No, I mean, you can see the look on the face of his teammates as well there. Absolutely gutted for him. Oh no, Arsenal. Martinelli. Gone to the back stick. Zubimendi keeps it in, no. Trossard gives it away. Look how far David Raya's come off his line there. God, wish United had a player like that. A goalkeeper like that, sorry. We don't know. We might have a goalkeeper like that, but he's not bleeding playing him, so... It'll be interesting to see now we've got battered whether or not... Well, if first of all, if Amarin's actually in charge still, which I expect him to be. But if he actually plays Bayindir in that game against Sunderland... Been Man United since I was 7, now 63. You ain't seen nothing, mates, by the way. Love the channel. Cheers, James, mate. No, you've probably seen a little bit more, mate. I've seen enough, though, in this last 10 years to completely feel like giving up on this team and the way this club is going now. There's only so many times you can sort of like back them, try and look for a positive before you just give up, and it's just like it's pointless, absolutely pointless at that point. Then I think even, and here's a question for you, James, actually in the chat. Anyone who's over that age or is of a certain age, you've seen United in the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever it may be. I started in the 80s, so I did see some crap before we actually were successful. I did see Sir Alex Ferguson's first trophy, which was nice. I remember it very, very well. Very well. Thank you, Lee Martin. Funnily enough, it was... I've seen him so many times around Old Trafford as well, Lee Martin, working for the club. But I don't think anyone can say that even the relegation side, even when United got relegated, come on, and be honest, if you're old enough, was this worse? Because I can't say anything about that era or anything like that, but I know that team would have been giving more effort, would have been scarier to watch, and I think would have been ferocious. We just look weak right now. Grandpa 70, with that name, I would expect relegation was in my time. But was that relegated side worse than what we're watching right now? Honestly, I've heard a lot of people say like even the relegated side would have left this team for dead right now. It just looks soulless, this side, for me. It just looks dead and buried. Oh, I bet that was Limbs, Tomo, at Wembley when that goal went in, mate. Different football, different times. Yes, I get that. But what was the vibe you had? Gyökeres is in. Gyökeres has wasted the opportunity. My God, there you go. Point proven. Mashup says, this is bad now. This is bad now. Gyökeres is in there. You got to pull that trigger sooner. Great tackling back from Newcastle. Botman's made a great... Oh, and then Gyökeres has double kicked it. I'll tell you what, Lascelles has just... He's tried to give Gyökeres a new smile there. Whoa, Odegaard with the new haircut. Zubimendi's off. Arsenal throwing everything at it now. His first job is to give it away. Alanga. Oh, almost wrestled his way in there. If I'm centre back there, I'm Gabriel. I'm looking at buddy David Raya as well. Why are you not coming out? He's asking the question anyway. I tell you what, that Osul is throwing his weight around. Arsenal trying to get players booked there as well. Not really looking like they're in any hurry here, Arsenal, either at the moment. Which I'd be concerned about as a gunner. They've got this patient play and the build-up. I know they've got all of that, but they don't seem to be in any hurry at all. Like less than 10 minutes to go. Oh, that's a nice ball. Rice. Oh, he should have done better. I think Trossard's just played it through the legs of the defender there. That's lovely. Yeah, he's just played it right through Trippier's legs. And Rice has got to do better there. But it is a corner to Arsenal. And again, the stats are mounting up. The corners are anyway. Corner taken short. Eza, edge of the box. Trossard back into Rice. Crosses it in. Head. Oh, shine. Oh, it's in. Flicked on. I said, didn't I? Oh, Moreno has scored. It's a brilliant header. It's a fantastic header. And then Liverpool pinned back. Set piece routine works for Arsenal again. Good corner. Good ball in from Rice. Lovely floated header to the back stick. And it is in. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Bit of route one. Just when I said that Arsenal were looking a little bit lethargic and not in any sort of hurry, Declan Rice plays an absolute peach. And what a header for Moreno that is. Stranded Nick Pope. Comes back off the post. He tries to claw it out, but it's already over the line. By the time he gets there anyway, it's in the back of the net. And with 5 minutes to go, Mikel Moreno has levelled it up for Arsenal. But is it enough? Oh, well played. Newcastle down the other end. Here's Elanga. Handball. That's handball. That's surely handball. I mean, my God. Is it because he's so close that that's not going to be given? Wow. Well worked here. Elanga's out wide again. Dan Burns in the box. Plays it over the top. Saliba desperately clearing it away. And it's a throw into Newcastle. They've come to life. They are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got a hold on this here. Is there a VAR? Oh, my God. Gabriel, that is not in a natural position. This could be pulled back. He's gone to ground there and he's handballed it. His arm's up here. Is it because he's close that they're going to give this? They have to give this. The longer this wait goes on, the more concrete this is. This is going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty for Newcastle, and all Arsenal's work could be undone here. Gabriel, he's had an absolute mare. Going to ground, trying to claim that he was fouled for the first goal. The problem you've got here with this is to not be given. I don't think it's going to be given because it's come off Gabriel's leg first of all. That's why. Okay, right, get it. No. No penalty. It's hit Gabriel's leg and gone up and hit his arm. Fair enough. Tyndall booked for Newcastle as well. How has Arteta got away with it so far and Tyndall's the one who's in the book? Trossard is off and Miles Skelly is on for Arsenal as well. It's all heating up in the last few minutes. It's come to life, this game now. But yeah, just to clear that up, it's because it's hit Gabriel's body first and then hit his arm. If it had come off, if it just straightforward Elanga onto his arm, then that probably would have been given as a penalty. But because it's actually hit his body first, it's not going to be given. Dan Burn in the book for Newcastle. At this point, you're just trying to take a draw here, aren't you? It's not good. It's not bad for either side as it is at the moment. Newcastle, sadly, though, still only in 13th if they do stick to a draw. I mean, they'll take over Manchester United and Brentford, but it could have been right up there, 1 point behind Arsenal. Instead, Arsenal now comfortably back in the top three as it is. Still 4 points away from Liverpool. Liverpool kind of getting away with it a little bit. Unless you really are counting the likes of Crystal Palace, who, to their credit, unbeaten this season so far, deserve to be where they are. You look at it, same goal difference as Liverpool. It's only Arsenal and Manchester City that have got a better goal difference, and Spurs, than Crystal Palace. What is crazy is how good a defence Sunderland have had this season so far. 4 goals conceded this season. We're just waiting now to see how much injury time the ref is going to play. Creeping up into the 91-minute mark in a second, or the 91st minute, sorry. I reckon about 7 again. 8. 8 minutes. Wow. This is going to take us right across into our FUTV show, isn't it? The ref has had his hands tied in this game. He's had his hands full in this game. Arsenal trying everything to try and get what they can out of this referee. 8 minutes to play though. Still a chance here. Please keep liking the video as well, everybody. Thank you for joining us on the watch along. We've got 8 minutes left of injury time here with Newcastle against Arsenal. Then we're going to be jumping right across into the FUTV live show, evening show. Lots of news to get through. And then after that, we are going to be doing our fan call-in emergency meeting for all Man United fans. More information on that as we go into FUTV later. That's going to be on Big Up as well, everybody. So if you want to have your say, make sure you get across to FUTV first of all. I'll give you all the details and then we'll be over to Big Up to get some more opinion on everything that's going on. Arsenal in possession, edge of the Newcastle box. Still probing, still hoping. There is still that chance in this game. Plenty of time to go. Yeah, please, thank you. Oh. I've been teased with a little plate of food there. Oh, making me hungry now. Is there one more chance? Oh, mistake at the back there from Newcastle. Clear it. No, they can't clear it at the moment. In all of this, when you look at it, I think, is that for Newcastle United, 1 win in 6. Still ahead of Man United in the table. It will be their 4th draw of the season, though, Newcastle's. Oh, Meg's on Dan Burn there. That's nice, Martinelli. Declan Rice out to Timber. Can they get the cross in? There's another Declan Rice special coming in and Pope's on it. No mistake this time. And he's launched one. And it's gone straight out. Anthony Elanga thought he was taken out. I'll watch it back now. Oh, can't see it. The camera's not picked it up. Oh, well, he's been given a free kick anyway. Harvey Barnes is on his way. Joe Linton is off. That must be just down to pure energy for Newcastle. That's got to be it. Because if you're pumping balls into the box like this, you're hoping Joe Linton's up there, aren't you? Oh, Arsenal have got a chance here. Newcastle stretched a little bit. Lewis Skelly on the left-hand side. Backing numbers now. Nice ball. Lewis Skelly's in. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. From the man whose name I can't pronounce. Fi, I'm going to call him. Lewis Skelly was onside there. All he needs to do is get that across. Just lift it. And that would have been the great escape for Arsenal. But they're the ones probing for the goal now. They're the ones most likely. Ball out. Oof. Kitchen sink time for Arsenal, unfortunately. You've got a big old Nick Pope there who's going for a big punt again. Oh, he kicked it straight to an Arsenal player. That one failed. Declan Rice. Another Declan Rice cross coming in. Oh, it's going to be another corner for Arsenal. Ooh. Oh, no. Bruno Guimaraes. Are they going to even look at that? They're not looking at that. That looks like it's hit his hand. Oh, he's definitely got away with one. Oh, shit. They've scored from a corner. And it's Gabriel. He's shushing the Newcastle fans. Oh, my God. Cannot believe it. Arsenal have won it in the 96th minute. Wow. Gabriel with a header from a corner. 2 goals from set pieces again for Arsenal today. The set piece masters are back at it again. Devastation for Newcastle. Absolutely devastated for them. But Arsenal go marching on. This is a massive win. A huge win for Mikel Arteta. Winding up the Newcastle fans. Just get back in your half, mate. You've done enough. But that, I feel, is that. Oh, man, devastated if you are a Newcastle fan. But Pope, no man's land. Goes out for a ball with too many bodies in the way. And Gabriel just gets up and heads it home. Good block there from Saliba. They've worked on that one. They've worked on that one. Oh, God, it's painful. Watching everybody else do these things and... Oh, I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. You lucky bleeders. That must be it now. It's got to be. Devastating for Newcastle, but Arsenal go marching on, and that is Newcastle now back in 15th. Bad start to the season for Newcastle. Arsenal now 2 points behind Liverpool. Very good weekend for Arsenal after all of this now. At the end of injury time, the allocated time has been played. The minimum time has been played. We're going to be jumping across to FUTV. Don't forget, everybody. That is coming up next. Ball up. Oh, it's in the box. Scrambling around. Is there a shot? Everyone's got their arms in the air. Oh, God. Nothing happening. What's the ref looking at here now? Nothing. Throw in Newcastle. Last throw of the dice. Oh, Arsenal have cleared it. This has got to be it, surely. And it is full time.
Arsenal get the win. It is a massive win for Mikel Arteta. I haven't got much time, everybody, so we're going to have to end the game and the stream there, everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to get across now straight over to FUTV, everybody, so I'll see you over there in just a moment's time. Thank you, everyone. Brilliant stream. Love the company. Arsenal make it their day.